Retiring in the San Miguels, Episode 5, Life in the Blue Zone. In 1986, Dan Buettner, at the age of 25, launched the first of several Guinness Book of World Records for transcontinental cycling. He traveled from the US to Europe to Russia along the 45th parallel. It was a 12,888 mile trip during the Cold War. 18 years later, in 2004, he led a National Geographic Explorer program to research the longest lived populations in the world. This ended up bringing him to Sardinia, Italy, Okinawa, Japan, Nicoya, Costa Rica, and Loma Linda, California. He discovered that community is more important than genetics in living longer. In his 20 years of research all over the world, he discovered some core principles that overlapped from the different locations, as we can see on this chart. They were divided into 4 areas of life: movement, outlook, food, and belonging. In modern life, we try to schedule exercise when we can, but Dan found that the daily physical activity of walking and working in communities that didn't depend on the car was more than enough to live a long life. The right outlook is having a purpose and working less and playing more, which goes against the grain of modern life as well in our hurry up and do it faster world. Eating wisely is eating less and following a flexitarian diet of little meat and mostly plant-based unprocessed foods. So flexitarian diet isn't a vegetarian diet, it's more to do with frequency, like eat more vegetables and beans and grains throughout the day, but you can occasionally feast on meats, but only do it maybe a few times a month. And even drinking occasionally is fine, and here they even recommend drinking 1 glass of wine a day if that is what you like. So it's very flexible. And the 4th area is belonging to a community. Modern life has been expanding individual freedom with less dependency on family, but he's found that, family is very important to having a long life. Dan has written several books about health, food, happiness, and old age. A few months ago, Dan produced a documentary with Netflix called Live to 100. It was an amazing 4-episode series of about 2.5 hours, rated 8 out of 10, and I'd highly suggest that you watch it. It shows that old age isn't about the progression to forgetfulness and living in a wheelchair, but living an active, healthy life till the end. Following his principles in a dedicated community is much easier than trying to do it all alone. Just being in that community and following their lifestyle is enough to add years to most anyone's life. We seek to build a senior co-living community that follows the principle of the blue zones so that you can live longer and happier.